Hi, it's Linda from amusinghealthyrecipes.com. I haven't been recording much lately. One thing is I have over 80 videos. I was kind of running out of ideas, so I started sewing more, and I've really been getting into my crafting, which keeps my hands busy so I don't eat. But I've had people asking me for videos. They've also asked for me to show on my videos what I've been doing. So I'm going to show you this real quick, some of these awesome things I've been making for the kitchen, and I'll wear some of them while I'm doing the cooking. And I'm dressing kind of cowboy today because I'm on a worship team that we sing at a senior retirement place. We do outdoor concerts for them right now, and the group is called Tapestry, and we always dress in country attire. They love it. So the guys are coming over for practice tonight, so I thought I'll just keep my hat on because I'm going to probably video them eating this recipe later. We'll see, because I always make something healthy for them when they come over. But just real quick, I'm going to go over the things that I've been making, and I've been selling so much stuff on Etsy. I have not been able to keep up with it, but it's been fun. One of the things that I've been making are my kitchen boa towels, and this is the #1 seller right here. Go figure. The leopard design, or animal print, I call it. And so while you're cooking, and you don't need to be looking around for a towel or stuff, you just got it right here so you can wash your hands or wash your items that you're trying to use. And I have all different colors. I have over 20 some designs. I just pulled these out real quick. And this one says live simply. This one says love builds a happy home, and it's got little cows on it. This one here is the kind of donuts that I can have in the house because I'll eat the other kind. They have little donuts and real cute pastel colors, and I put cute trim on the bottom. I just recently did a Valentine one because and I have my little tags on here. So this is a cute Valentine one for anybody that wants to get them. They'll have them available for Valentine's. And this is a cute one here too. I have a matching, I'll go over what this is in just a second, but this is one I just made, and it's called Happiness is Homemade. So true. And so, and then the other thing I've been making are the double pot holders. I made these a few years ago, but they didn't quite turn out right. This time I worked on them. This one's my favorite, as you can tell. It goes with my kitchen. And so this one's in my kitchen, but I also sell these on Etsy. And this is, goes along with this one here. And then for all of those ladies that love the animal print, I made this one out of animal print, and I trimmed it with a little bit of fur. All of this is machine washable. All of it's 100% cotton. And this one here is really cute too. It's Recipe for Friendship. I love it. All in the black and white, and the Recipe for Friendship, and I trimmed it with a little bit of yellow. I have a whole bunch more I'm making. I just wanted to show you. And then the top thing that I've been doing lately are these kitchen bowl koozies, or cozies they're called. And I went on vacation and see my sisters, and we had 3 sewing machines going, so I taught them how to make these. Now they're making them. It's so cool. I've got all these different prints between cowboys and pastels and all this other stuff. Foxes, hot peppers, paisley, ladybugs. Of course, here's the cows again. And it says, I woof you, little doggies. And the heart one also, to kind of match with the other heart. And here's another heart one with little animals on it. And they're all reversible. They're made with 100% cotton, and they're microwavable. And what you can do is you put a bowl inside. Let me pause this and I'll grab a... Okay, so I grabbed a bowl, and you can do... This is a pretty good size bowl. So you can do like a cup, like a big cup or a big bowl, and you just stick it in here. And say you just made a pot of chili, so you don't want to burn your hands while you're eating it. So you just put your chili in here, and if it starts to get cold, you can stick this in the microwave for like 2 minutes. I really wouldn't go over 2. You really don't want to cook it in the microwave, but it's good for reheating. Like if you have leftovers, put them in here, stick it in the microwave for 2 minutes, 3 at the most, just watch it. And then you can take it out by its corners like this. So cool, so you don't burn your hands. It's also good in the summertime to put ice cream in, so you don't freeze your hands while you're eating your ice cream. So this is what I've been up to, and I've sold a lot of these. I'm only showing you these so you can see why I've been so busy. And if you are interested in any of these, I do sell them on Etsy. I will put something at the end of my video on how you can find me on Etsy. I think it's just under Linda Muse, or So Amused, SEWAMUSED by Linda Muse. Anyway, and this one's got peppers and stuff, and then the friendship. I just wanted to show you these real quick because I had so many people saying you need to show these in your video, and because there's so many people that cook like you that would love to probably have something like this. If you want to buy them, you can. I'm not doing this to try to promote anything. I'm just sharing some cool ideas and stuff I love to use in my kitchen. So now I'm going to get on to the recipe, and I'm going to actually do 2 recipes today. One for dessert for the guys tonight. Excuse me with this hat. And this is going to be I call it Blueberry Frozen Delight. And so I want to get it started now because it needs to sit in the freezer for 4 to 6 hours or overnight. And the guys come over about 7 for practice, then we stop at 9 and we have a dessert, and this is going to be their dessert for tonight. And then while it's freezing, I'm going to do another video since it takes me like 2 hours to set up all my equipment. I'm going to do another video. I'm going to be making a roasted chicken, full chicken, in my new Instant Pot Duo Crisp. You know how much I love my Instant Pot, and I love my Instant Pot air fryer. One of the things about the Instant Pot was you never could brown it on the top, and I knew this new one came out. I could use 2 Instant Pots many times when I'm cooking, and so I went ahead for my birthday, which was last week. My husband said, yes, get that. We're at that age where, what do you want? Yeah, you go get that. And so I got the Instant Pot Duo Crisp, and I've only been able to use it a couple times. So the recipe I'm going to do after this one is going to be first time doing it. But I've got some really cool ideas on this recipe, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to start the recipe now. I'm going to kind of go through it real quick. Then I'll fast forward between the mixing and stuff. I'm going to use my food processor, but you can use a blender or food processor. If you use the food processor, you're going to want to kind of just do it very lightly so you don't over mix it. And I love my food processor, and I can do everything in it. So what I'm going to make again, like I said, is blueberry frozen delight. And this is 3 WW Blue Points per serving. I'm going to use a 7 by 9 inch pan. So we'll see how thick it goes. A recipe that I tweaked that I saw, it said to use a glass bread pan or whatever. I don't have a glass one that's big enough, I don't think, for this. And I thought this would be better. I can cut them into squares and serve them. So, wish me luck. And the ingredients is so simple. It's very easy to make. You're going to take 4 cups of frozen blueberries, lightly thawed. And I've had them sitting out for a few minutes while I was doing my my kitchen boa towel demonstration and my double pot holder demonstration and my bowl koozie demonstration. Anyway, thank you for listening to all of that. Hope you enjoyed that part. Anyway, so got 4 cups of lightly thawed blueberries. Going to use 1 full container of fat-free Cool Whip. Now it's getting harder and harder to find fat-free Cool Whip, at least here in Southern California, here in Oceanside. The only place I can find it here in Southern California is at Stater Brothers Market. And if not, you can use the light, but it's more points, so you'll need to adjust the recipe. And then you're going to do 1 cup of fresh blueberries and a 1/2 cup of water. And then I'm going to lightly spray my little glass baking dish that I'm going to freeze with a little bit with the pan butter flavor, just so it comes out easy when I go to cut it. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to put all of this together. I'm going to start first with the frozen blueberries and the water. So you put the frozen blueberries in your food processor or in a blender, whichever one you have. And so there's the 4, and see, it takes it really good here in this. Put this aside, and now I'm going to add the fat-free Cool Whip. Let me open it, I'll be right back. So I was talking away, and I haven't done this recipe before, and I forgot when I was typing it all up and tweaking it. You don't add the Cool Whip yet. You put the frozen blueberries into your food processor or into a blender. Then you're going to add a 1/2 cup of water. And then you're going to pulse it or to get it down just so it blends this all together. I'll be right back. Okay, I end up putting it on just regular because it's pretty frozen. It's kind of hard to, you know, completely break down. So I did it for like a minute. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and stir it, and then I'm going to turn it back on because it looks like, you know, how you have to stir it around a little bit so all the blueberries get down to the bottom. Okay, I ended up blending it for like 5 minutes because, you know, when it's even lightly frozen, it's still, sorry, I used to have this hat on. It takes a while because you want to get this smooth. So you go ahead and blend it longer. Also, I stirred it in between and it still didn't look like it was getting smooth enough, like super thick, and it started like almost freezing up my food processor. So I added 1/4 cup of additional water to it, and now it's just perfect. It's nice and smooth. So now I'm going to add the whole tub of Cool Whip to this, and I'm going to just lightly do this in. It says to fold it. I put it on here to fold it in, but you know what? I think I'm going to take it out of here and put it in a bowl and fold it in. I'll be right back. I think it'll be a lot easier. Okay, I have all of the frozen blueberries mixed with the water, so now it's nice and smooth. You can still see a little bit of lumps of the blueberries in it, which is really good. One thing I was going to say also, why I like my kitchen bowl, is I wash my hands a lot, which is what we're supposed to do, and these are so cool. I just wipe my hands off and keep going back and forth on what I need to do. Okay, so now I'm going to add the 1 tub, 16 ounces here of fat-free Cool Whip. And this you don't need to put in a blender. You just want to fold this in with it, you know, till it mixes in good. So I'm going to mix this together and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the Cool Whip mixed in. I just took this spoon that I had. I thought I might need a bigger one, but I don't. And so it's all mixed together. Now I'm going to add 3/4 cup of the blueberries. It calls for 1 cup of blueberries, so I'm going to do 3/4. I'm going to save 1/4 cup to put on the top for a garnish. So just kind of lightly take your spoon and blend this all in, like that. Then I'm going to take some butter pan. I like to spray my stuff. Makes it easier to clean and easier when I'm cutting out stuff. Spray a little bit of this in here, and then I'm going to pour this into here, and I'll be right back. Okay, fill this pan, this glass cooking pan, really full, which is good because I'm going to do 9 slices. I'll do 3 and 3, so they'll be nice size squares. Okay, I'm going to take the 1/4 cup of blueberries that was left and just lightly put them on top. Then I'm going to cover this up. This one comes with a lid, or you can cover it with, you know, some foil or plastic wrap, whatever. I just want to get my blueberries kind of centered everywhere. And it's going to go in the freezer, like I said, 4 to 6 hours or overnight. See, it's 1:30, 1:20 my time. We're not going to eat this probably to 9 o'clock tonight. So I'll be back, and hopefully maybe I can do a taste test with the guys from Tapestry and see how they like it. And here's to a good, easy recipe. Okay, I'm going to just finish up the dessert recipe, the Blueberry Frozen Delight. And there's 4 pieces of it left. I cut this into 8 pieces instead of 9. And so to give a nicer, bigger portion, each piece is 4 WW points, whether you're on blue, green, or purple. I checked them all out. They're all 4. And when I tasted it, I got this recipe from somebody else, said, best Weight Watchers blueberry dessert. And I kind of tweaked it a little bit, but it was not very sweet. So I went back and I added 1 package of the sugar-free cheesecake with it, and it made it just perfect. Otherwise, and it gives it a little bit of tart sweet taste, but it was very tart and non-sweet. So the recipe that I have turned out just awesome. If you want the recipe, you'll be able to find it on my website at amuzinghealthyrecipe.com, and I will have that listed at the end of my video, so you can find that. All my recipes and my videos to YouTube are also on my website. You can print out any PDF. And so I have a little video clip, I think, of the guys, but this is after it froze, which is a little bit better for, like I said, it says 4 to 6 hours or overnight. So this is after about 6 hours. It's actually kind of like almost a sherbet or sorbet, kind of a frozen dessert. It's really good. And you can use fat-free Cool Whip. You can do up to 5 tablespoons for only 1 point. So I'm going to put a good dollop of it on top. And then I'm going to top it with a little bit more blueberries that I had left over, just for a little bit of garnish. And the guys, I always splurge. You know, guys can have more points, more calories. And so whenever I make their desserts when they come over for the worship team, I'll put little mini chocolate chips on top. You can do a tablespoon of it. It's only one tablespoon of it is 3 points. But if this is low points and you add the mini chocolate chips to it, it's been a long day, then you can afford to use the extra 3 points if you want. And they kind of like it like that. And I'll put a little bit of sprinkled nuts. So this is how it turned out. It's really good. I'm going to take one of my little bowl koozies that I was showing you. They're actually bowl cozies. And this one's a Western one that I did. So it's so appropriate with, and see how nice it fits in here. And I can sit down and have this nice dessert without freezing my hands off. And so this is only 4 WW points right here. And maybe one more for the whipped topping. There's not that much of it. It's the fat-free. I hope you enjoyed my recipes. If you did, please share it with others and subscribe to my channel. And I will probably be doing a video maybe about once a month. If you have ideas of videos I don't have, just send me an email through my website and tell me of recipes that you're looking for, and I will look into it and try to find something that I can tweak to make it taste good and keep it low in points and very healthy. So you have a wonderful day and God bless you. And here's to another good dessert. And then of course our dinner was awesome. The palavo pepper chicken, I can't remember what the name was. It's like 10:30 at night. I've been doing this since I got up this morning. So anyway, have a wonderful day and I'll see you on my next video. Okay, it wouldn't be one of my videos without me saying one more thing. I just wanted to add that we got these really cool cups I ordered for our worship team tapestry. And there's a picture of me with the 3 guys. And we sing praise and worship songs at a senior retirement place. A couple times a month we do outdoor concerts, about an hour long. And my husband will give a little message. We do all the old hymns and some new praise songs just to bless all these seniors that are inside and they can't get out, but they're allowed to come out on their patios. They're allowed to come out around by the gazebo, just not close to us. And today the weather here in Oceanside was almost 90 degrees. It was really warm today. Hard to believe it's January. But so they're soaking in some of that vitamin D, and we can do the outdoor concerts and still stay healthy. And so it's such a blessing. Just wanted to share. God bless you. Bye. Okay, cowboys, how was the dessert?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Good?
Wow.
You liked it?
Mighty fine. Mighty fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
See you later, partners.
Okay.